Hey internet, it's your favorite it girl Candace, and today I want to talk about why you can't be hot and nice, or just why you should just be a bitch, because in this world people are just going to walk all over you and they're going to use you, and you're sitting here wondering why people just like walk over you and use you because you're always agreeing with them and always trying to please people all the time. Like, people in this world, people are going to use you. Like, that's what people do. And like, whether it's using you for like validation, or again like to look better or help their self-esteem, or to learn some information, or like be in a certain like clique, or like whatever the person wants. There's a lot of reasons why people use you, obviously. But my life, like my experience, I was like a people pleaser or whatever, and that shit got me nowhere. Like, it didn't give me, like, didn't do me any favors. No one was like nice to me. Like, no one reciprocated the energy back because they didn't respect me. Like, being a bitch is what gets you respected, and I think people forget that because you're taught to be like nice and like submissive and like not to rock the boat too much. But again, like, I'm gonna say this in every video, this is your life. Like, yes, there's like advice and like people and things give you, but like it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day you're gonna make your own decision, and not everything applies to everyone. Everyone's situation is different, so like use your own discernment to figure out what's good for you. But what I've found in my life is that you have to be like a bitch to people. You don't have to be like rude and just like nasty for like no fucking reason, but like stand your fucking ground. Like, stand up for yourself like when needed. Like, if somebody's crossing a boundary, tell them off. Like, you don't have to be like, fuck you bitch, like, you don't have to do all that. Like, you just have to be like, no. Like, one thing like I had to learn is like saying no to people. Like, I don't have time for it. Done. I don't have time for it. I don't have to do that. I don't like doing that. That makes me uncomfortable. Like, you have to speak up for yourself. I don't know why, but I feel like we're conditioned to like shut up and just like deal with stuff and adapt to other people, when it should be the other way around, because it's your life. You're in control of your life. This is your reality. You're not seeing it through anyone else's eyes. No one's like living your life for you. And the reason I'm saying like why you can't be hot and nice in particular, like you can't be like pretty and nice, is because I've talked about this in my other video of like why being pretty like sucks. Not, it doesn't actually suck. I'm just saying like the negative stuff. I just had to think of a title to make people click. So when you're hot or pretty or whatever, attractive looking, and then when you're nice at the same time, that triggers people for some reason. Because I guess in their head they can't register like they're this pretty and they're nice. No, this can't be. No, this can't be. Like, some reason they just can't like believe that. I don't know why. It's just like how society is. People are weird. But like, I don't know why they demonize beauty so much. When you're pretty, it does help with a lot of stuff. It's like, why would you demonize something that's good? It's a good thing. So when you're nice now and you're hot or whatever, people, I guess, they see you as vulnerable. They mistake your kindness as weakness. And oh shit, my food's here. I'm sorry, my food came. Ugh, I hate that I have to edit. Whatever. But okay, so when you're hot and nice, people see you as vulnerable. And because obviously when you're hot, there's a lot of benefits to being like your friend or your partner or whatever. So now they see that they can like take advantage of that and like, you know what I mean? And like use that niceness like as like they mistake it as weakness. And like, I know it sounds like a limiting belief to be like, oh my god, if you're nice, people, I'm not saying like you have to just be like outwardly rude to people for no reason. I'm saying like it's just like having respect for yourself and like standing up for yourself. If you don't want to do something, you tell the person no. If somebody says something like weird about you or makes a comment like that's like just fucking rude, tell them, or like just have the respect to isolate yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if there's something in your life that's not serving you, take it out, cut it out. Because I'm using the word bitch only because some reason that's just what society associates that word with. Like, people who just have respect for themselves are confident in themselves. Like, being an insecure nice bitch is not gonna get you no fucking brand deal. It's not gonna get you the guy you like. It's not like you're not saving the town or getting the girl like by doing that. And I think more people need to know this, because I feel like you need to know before it's too late. You know what I mean? Because it could get really bad. It could get really bad because it starts off, you know, like with people using you for like, okay, I'm not trying to say like everyone's out to get you and everyone's trying to use you. I'm just saying, if you set that boundary and that standard for yourself, when people meet you the first time, they're gonna know not to fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, period. Because they know you're going to stand up for yourself and you're not the type of person to just let people do whatever they want. Like, it's like, to me, being a bitch is just owning like who you are and being like unapologetic about it, and like just being confident and like not caring about what people think, not caring about if you hurt people's feelings, because you have your best interests at heart. And if that's like being selfish, then call me selfish as fuck, because when you put other people's needs over your own, it starts to eat at you. Like, it'll get to the point like you won't even take care of like basic things you need, like eating or like sleeping, because people always, they're just, again, if you're pretty and nice, people are just gonna take advantage. Like, and they'll just never stop. They'll just never stop. It never is gonna end. And at the same time, they'll be making like fun of you or saying like weird stuff to you because you're pretty, and they feel like they have to humble you. So that's like another component. And again, it's just like being a bitch is just like the way you carry yourself, the way you talk. Some reason when you have self-respect, that's what they want to call you. And again, let them think that. Who gives a fuck? Who are those people? Like, we're all human. We're all imperfectly perfect. So it's like, you're judging me, but you're not even perfect yourself. Like, unless you're God, I don't have to listen to anything you said. Even if it's the right thing, I don't have to listen to you, because you're not my mom, you're not God, you're not like, you know what I mean? You're not the law. Like, who are you? Who the fuck are you? I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are talking to me like that. No one has the right to talk to you. It doesn't matter how old you are. Like, even if you're a kid, you should still have respect for yourself. Doesn't matter if they're your parents, doesn't matter if they're your friends. Like, it doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter if it's your partner. No is no, yes is yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't force yourself to be uncomfortable if you don't have to. There's no reason for that. It's like totally unnecessary. This is your life. You create your reality. Why the fuck would you be in a situation that's unfavorable to you? And you're gonna see, try like a week challenge of just being a bitch and see what happens and see where it gets you, because you're gonna be way happier. Just like be stern and firm on your boundaries and what situations and people you choose to be with. Be very selective with who you choose to be with, because we only get to live this life once, unless reincarnation exists. I have no fucking idea. But you only get to live this one life once. Why waste it living it how you don't want to? So yeah, I think that's all. I feel like I had more to say. That's why I hate that I have to edit this video now. But yeah, I love you guys. Stay pretty, stay mysterious, stay weird. Don't change yourself for anybody. Don't change yourself for anybody. You're cool as fuck the way you are. I love you. Remember that. You're beautiful and smart and kind. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.